we'll be having your fellowship meetings. Today, after the sermon, after lunch, it's today after sermon. After sermon, we shall have a grand baptism. And all baptismal candidates to prepare for this important occasion. We are going to baptize our members that have given themselves for baptism after the sermon. So if you are one candidate or one interested person, please bring them forward so that after sermon, they are baptized. Wedding. The wedding committee of Brother Tobias Oyolla are requested to meet their chairperson at 4 p.m. next to pastor's office. Radio evangelism, midweek and Vespers. On midweek, we shall have Elder George Nyamori. Vespers next week, we shall have Elder Dorothy Kisera. A lesson at Milambo, we shall have Caleb Kasera, Victor Caleb, and Lame Kochieng. And sermon at Milambo, we shall have Brother David Ogwari. I want to make this request, that this church is financing radio evangelism. And this is not a preserve of few people. It is an activity for all of us to participate. I want to ask all church members that if there is anybody who is gifted in preaching in Oluoch or leading lesson discussion in Oluoch, please come up so that we schedule you for this radio evangelism program. We are supposed to be having alternative or different speakers every Sabbath. And we are asking all members to come up and participate in this evangelism program. We can slot you for a Sabbath to go and preach. We can slot you for a Sabbath to go and lead in the lesson discussion. So I want to ask all of us to consider this. If you are gifted in speaking good Oluoch, please come up and we slot you or give you a role to play in this evangelism program. Elders that are ending due today are Elder Dorothy Kisera and Elder Edwin Odhiambo. And next Sabbath or next week, beginning tomorrow, we shall have Elder Cephas Odero and Elder Solomon Oyolla being on duty. You can reach out to them in case of any need. We have an ID here, which is lost and found. Felix Ochieng Ooko. If you misplace your ID, please, you can come and pick it at Elder's desk. At Elder's desk. We have members of this church who volunteered and donated blood when we had a blood donation day in this church. Your cards are ready. And because there are many, I will not read. If you know you participated in blood donation, your card is ready here for recognition and for appreciation. You can pick your card from the elder's desk after the sermon. We have been having our week of prayer that began last Sabbath and is ending today. I want to confirm how many had a chance to host our guests in their houses. How many were visited, in short? By show of your hands, can I see? Thank you so much. How many were not visited? How many were not visited? Can I see? We are one hand here. Another one there. There are 3 and 4 behind there. We are asking the 4 members, after the sermon, we meet behind the pulpit to plan on how you can also be blessed, whether today or before the day ends. So after sermon, the 4 members and anybody else who was not visited and is interested, let us meet behind after the sermon. Now, let me again ask this church, since the year began, how many have experienced God's blessings in any way? If you have not been blessed, just put your hand down. We are talking to heaven and confirming to heaven something. If you have all has not been well with you and you have not seen the hand of God, put your hand down. Let me ask again, how many have